For paper one, I decided to look at motivation and what motivates people. Motivation turns out to be a very complex definition. In the simplest form, motivation could be as easy as if I go to the gym for 2 weeks straight, I will reward myself with buying a simple purchase or eating a piece of cake. If I trade my candy, I want to have more candy. So I'm going to pick out your favorite pieces and I want to get more pieces. So if I give 3, I better end up with 6 pieces of candy to at least double what I had. It could also be having someone push you as a marketer, motivate you to buy something. Well, if you want to go to the gym, for instance, as a marketer, you can motivate someone to purchase gym clothes by making them cute, showing off the assets and what they could benefit and how they can benefit your gym workout. And that's something that's very interesting, is even in the simplest form of just showing the benefits, marketers have the ability to motivate people to buy items. And that's incredible. They make it look really fun by using celebrity endorsements, showing real life usage on how it can make your life better or easier, whatever it is. Motivation at its simplest form is something very basic. On the complex side of it, motivation has turned out to be not that simple. Recently, we watched a video that showed how in the workplace, employees, as they grow in the tier, the bottom level, their motivation to earn their bonus is a small amount, but they get it done. On the medium level, it's kind of like you're kind of forgotten about, but you do get something. And at the top level, it turns out that instead of being motivated to work harder, those at the top level are not as motivated and don't get the work done and associated with that bonus, which is very surprising. And we all had that same reaction of, wow, motivation that's not how we thought about it. What it turns out is that people are wanting to be paid for the work they do. And at that top level, if you pay them enough for the job, they're not as concerned about the money. So they may not do that task. And it also comes down to the rudimentary cognitive skills. If it's a mechanical task, people are more likely to do the task and get the reward. If it becomes a cognitive task, then they are less likely to do the task and get the reward, which is what was shown in that video. Another part about motivation is the idea of unlimited vacation. Employees think it's a great idea. They're motivated to get their work done so that they can take time off. Employers see it as a tricky system just because they don't know how people are going to react, or they could abuse it. What it turns out is that you're actually able to have employees use about the same amount of vacation and personal time that you gave them originally in whatever benefit package you have created for your employees. It actually balances this out. And I see that as something similar to that top level of basic cognitive skills, because I am in more control. It's not something I'm worried about if I have unlimited vacation. There are many things in life that are unplanned, and if something continuously happens, somebody gets sick in the family, you're always concerned about your time off and your sick leave, everything like that. But if you have that unlimited, it's less of a issue, which is the same theory and principle of at that top tier, if you pay people enough, they're not going to have issues with money, and they're not going to be concerned about getting that bonus. Motivation is proven to be very complex. In social influencing, which is looking at someone in a similar situation and seeing that they do better, the video of the two monkeys, who one gets a cucumber for doing the same task as the other one who's getting a grape, they've compared themselves and they're both still motivated, but the one getting the cucumber is more motivated because he wants the grape. He checks the rock every time before handing it back to the scientist. And that's proven true. You want to compare yourself and you want to make sure you're getting the same thing. You're working harder. Motivation is very complex. It's not easy. On its basic level, it is very simple, but as you get into different organizations and get it into a corporation, it is more complex. And it's not something that's going to change, but I'd be interested to see other videos that have described motivation and how people are motivated, because definitely the pay scale and being motivated to work harder to get more money, and that not being the case, that was very surprising, which is why I wanted to see how that has related to other things like the unlimited vacation, which a lot of companies are looking into. So I hope you guys like the video, and thank you.